Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 2001 release by Corgi from their series of Corgi Classics TV tie-in die-cast vehicles. And this particular one we're looking at today is from the 1970s television series Charlies Angels. And this is the box that it comes in. So at the top of the box it says Charlies Angels, and it says detail scale model for the adult collector, and it's item number CC87501, and it is Charlies Angels van. And just behind the window you can actually see the model itself, and then at the bottom you can see the Corgi logo at the very bottom there. Okay, that's the front of the box. If I turn the box to the side, you can see it says, again, Charlies Angels, item CC87501, Charlies Angels van, and again, you've got the Corgi logo at the bottom. If I turn it around to the other side, slightly different item, it says Charlies Angels, CC87501, Charlies Angels van, and again, the Corgi logo at the bottom. And if we turn it round to the back, it says on the back, Charlies Angels. Once upon a time, there were three beautiful girls who went to the police academy, and they were each assigned very hazardous duties, but I took them away from all that, and now they work for me. My name is Charlie. Charlie's Angels, three girls plucked from the police academy to work for the wealthy and unseen Charlie Townsend and his Townsend Detective Agency. Going undercover and solving crimes were all in a day's work for the glamorous trio, who were the perfect combination of intelligence, athleticism, and street credibility. And it's TM and copyright 2001, CPT Holdings Inc., all rights reserved, and it got the Corgi logo at the bottom. Okay, so that is the box itself. Let's take the item out now, out of the box, and have a look at it out of the packaging. Okay, so I've removed the item from the box, and this is what we got. So we've got the van itself. Now it is all attached to the plinth still. I don't know if I'm going to be able to remove this. Actually, I might be able to get this off so we can have a better look at it itself. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try and remove this, so bear with me. Okay, so I have removed the item from the plinth. It was strapped on. There are straps that run around the wheels and hold it onto the bottom plinth. But I have removed them, and I will put them back on. I'll put it back in the box when we're finished. But I did want to have a detailed look at this particular model, because it is a lovely model of the start of the Charlies Angels Corgi van. And on the bottom there, you can see it's got the Corgi logo in the middle there, and it's got 2001 CPT Holdings Inc., all rights reserved, and Charlies Angels TM. Now the bottom of this is plastic, so that whole section at the bottom of this plastic. Obviously you've got the wheels there, and then the top of the model, the whole of the top of the model is die-cast metal. It does have plastic or perspex windows, so you can see into the van. You've obviously got the Charlies Angels stickers on the side that are from the TV series, which is the logo. And also, I believe, yep, the back door's open. And inside, you can see a detailed area of the van. If we look down through the top there, that looks like there's two beds in there. One here and one here. There's a television screen on the side there, and on this side there is a mirror at the back there, if you can just see that. There's I don't know what that is on the bottom there, maybe it's just a rug, and there's seating areas at the back there. So two double beds, so obviously for Charlies Angels to sleep when they're tired, a sitting area, a rug, television to watch, and a mirror to get ready with. So that's the inside of the van, and obviously you've got the opening doors, and then of course you've got the driver's seat there with the black steering wheel, yellow interior. Okay, that is the model. Now this is a very, very similar model to the original 1978 version, which if you watch our videos regularly, you would have seen that we have actually already done one on that particular model, although this one appears to be a slightly larger model. So let's get some sizes of this one. So this one, we're looking at a length of 12 centimeters. We're looking at a width across of 5.5 centimeters, and we are looking at a height from the bottom of the wheel to the top of the van of 5 centimeters. So that gives you an idea of the size of the model. Like I say, it is die-cast metal at the top, it is plastic on the bottom, and then you've got the free rolling wheels, and you've got the opening doors, which is the functionality. So free rolling wheels, spin very nicely, and as we saw before, the doors at the back open and reveals the detailed interior of the back of the van, and you can see through the window the front of the van with the 2 seats, the dashboard and the steering wheel. Okay, that is the model. Now, how well did this particular model do? Well, this particular lot, the original 1978 one, was released for children to play with. Obviously, it was at the time when Charlie's Angels was one of the most popular television shows on in primetime TV. I think, from what I can remember, when they first come on screen, it was Sunday evenings. I think about 8 o'clock, Charlie's Angels was on. We was all glued to our TV because we'd never seen anything like it. 3 gorgeous women as detective going around solving mysteries. It was just amazing. But there hadn't been a television series like it. It was the first of its kind. So yeah, it was very, very popular, and obviously they produced the van for the children to play with. However, that was in 78. Now we're talking 2001. We're talking 23 years later, 24 years later, maybe. Then they reproduced it again, but for the adult collector, for display purposes only, really. And that's exactly what we're looking at today. So, how well did these do? Well, being that they were for the adult collector and not for children, they didn't do as well as what the original 1978 model did. As you would expect, the 78 one, at the height of the television show, was very, very popular for both boys and girls, come to that. They all wanted a Charlie's Angels van. But, you know, back in 2001, you're then aiming for the same audience, but obviously the audience now are 20-odd years older. So it's for their own collection rather than to be played with like they had original. So they basically, it's a nostalgic item aimed at those people to buy and display the item rather than, as I say, because they had one as a child. That was mainly what this classic series was all about. So yeah, they still done very well, but probably not as well as the original 1978 one. I don't know what the figures are, but with all the Corgi classics, they all did do pretty well. But again, as I say, none of them would have done as well as the original ones that were produced when the TV series was airing. Now, obviously, we're talking now 24 years on, 23, 24 years on since this was produced. These items now are becoming incredibly hard to find and incredibly sought after by collectors, especially in this mint unopened condition. Well, I say mint unopened, it was unopened until I took it out of the packaging to show you it. But I will return it to the packaging and put it back in exactly the way I found it. But finding them in this condition is almost impossible these days. Don't get me wrong, they do pop up from time to time on the platforms, and you can buy them on the platforms. They're usually without the boxes, or they're usually ones that have been displayed, maybe dusty, maybe a few marks on them, but not exactly mint as this particular one is. So finding them is quite difficult, but as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Corgi items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that, as over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that you won't want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, Or maybe just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long-lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.